Okay, y'all, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. How in the world did Blue and Tommy get into this house that was supposed to be a fortress? How were they able to infiltrate them? What really happened? Let's talk about it. So there were a lot of things that went down on these last 2 episodes, but one of the things that, I've seen in the comments a lot is the fact that Tommy and Blue were able to walk into the home of the princess heiress to a cartel and a hitman, the concierge, you know what I'm saying? And they walked right in and they hit her on the head, they kidnapped her, and they were able to get her to Madam. Now, a lot of this made no sense to any of us. We were really trying to figure out, how did this even happen? The judge just told us that, hey, you don't want to go there. This house is a fortress. So if this house was a fortress, how was Madam able to get Blue and Tommy in and out with the package? Now, y'all know I have no clue how they did this, but I'm going to give you my best theories on what I think may have possibly happened. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to give you 3 of my best guesses. Now, the first one is going to be, this theory behind the concierge. Maybe he wanted this to happen. Maybe he wanted to get rid of his wife. Maybe this was all part of his plan. When he got off that phone with Madam, he knew that something was going on with her. He knew that she was up to something. So you're telling me that you, the concierge, a hitman, allowed someone to come in and infiltrate your home and take your wife. So, for most of us, that doesn't make any sense. But if this is what he really wanted to happen, then it makes a lot of sense. And that could be a reason. Now, my only problem with this is that we know that the concierge had 1.3 billion reasons why he needed these 2 to sit down, because he does make the statement when he is talking to Madam. He tells her, I can't count on you to leave Lotus alone until... And then Madam cuts him off and says that it's too late. But he does say until what? Like, what does that even mean, concierge? So you're okay with her coming after your wife until you get this $1.3 billion? Because that's the way that I took it, y'all. So I feel like this would be plausible if it wasn't for the money situation. But, we still never know. I mean, it still could be in play. There could be this whole bigger thing, but I don't know. Now, the second reason could be arrogance. It could be that they were just so arrogant enough to think that because they had so much power, money, and connections, that they didn't need this type of security, that they didn't need all these people around. Because when we look at the family business has armed men everywhere. Their security is tight, but they seem to be a lot more lax. So there could be the simple fact that they just didn't have security because they thought they were untouchable. Okay, y'all, so number 3 is going to be that this very well could just have been an oversight on the writer's part. Now, we know that the writing on this is not really in a writer's room, so there's not a lot of collaboration going on, and that there's more so of one writer. And sometimes when there's just one writer, maybe things can be overlooked. Sometimes things can get a little far-fetched, and maybe the writer just didn't think that the audience would really hone into this so much. Now, I'm not sure why they wouldn't think this, because of course, when you think about it, if someone tells us that there's a fortress, we're looking for a shootout, a fight, like we're looking for an obstacle to keep them from getting into this, this home, but we didn't get any of that. So it could have just been, the fact that the writer didn't think that the audience would look this far into it and that we would simply just overlook it. Now, I am going to be completely honest with you. I am a person who will overlook certain things. I just feel like the overall show is really good. And like one of my subscribers said, Tasha, she said last night in the live that, this show is entertaining and sometimes you just have to overlook a lot of things. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole situation with them getting into the house. I know this has been a heavy topic of conversation, so let's go ahead and get the conversation started again. Let me know what y'all think. What are y'all theories behind it? What do you think about the few theories that I had in regards to what it could possibly be? And which one do you think is going to be the most plausible, guys? Now, if you like this video, make sure to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to your girl channel. Now, meanwhile, guys, YouTube tells me that you just might like this video next, so go ahead and take a look at it. Until next time, guys. Peace.